standing watch over me while I sleep. Yeah, you weird creep. Yeah, just a weird little man. Just creepy little dude. Ooh, I hope they're watching me sleep. Swing and a miss, buddy. Last time on the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, we stopped by Winterhold and picked up a couple new spells before heading to Hobsfall Cave and picking up a few more. Inigo finally had another headache, and it led us to this cabin with a strange man called Langley who suggests he knows Inigo and has followed him most of his life. We were told to bugger off and collect some eggs, which we did in between episodes. They're not too hard to find, like you see a nest right there. There's one on top of the tree, there's one over by the statue, there's one on top of that tree, there's one on a post down there, and there's one behind me. You'll find them. They're not too hard. There is also a guide online as well. I actually didn't need it. I was surprised. I looked it up to see if there was any more in the surrounding area, and there's one more, which is on Langley. You can pickpocket it from him and give him that as well as part of the 8. So there are multiple ways of getting them. But we are here, we are back, we are freezing to death, so let's put our helmet back on, head inside, and let Langley know the good news. We have collected all 8 eggs. Let's warm up a little bit first because we are very much feeling the cold. Let's admire these pictures a little more. Like, what is that? Is that the Doom Slayer or whatever it was? What was it called? The Doom Slayer. Sounds like is it the Doom Slayer? Doom Slayer sounds like a metal band. It doesn't sound like a demon. Well, maybe. Maybe. A lot of metal bands do sound like demons. Anyway, let's go talk to the friends here. Langley.
Well done. You got the eggs. Very good.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm very good. I got all 8. What's my prize? Is it a pat on the back?
Your prize? Oh, yes. Here you go. Take my thanks and my gratitude. Very precious commodities indeed.
Okay. You're a real piece of work. Here, take your damn eggs. Fine, here, take your eggs.
What? Well, I didn't need eggs. I just needed you out of the house for a bit so we could talk. Keep them. Turn them into an omelette for all I care. Anyway,
he's a piece of shit.
Inigo and I have had a bit of a chat, and he's persuaded me that you can be trusted. It seems we 3 are in this together. I've given him my notes, and I'm sure he'll let you read through everything. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Maybe you should talk to Inigo first, though.
Okie dokie. Check on the state of Inigo's mind. Inigo.
Good job getting those eggs, my friend. This Langley fellow may be a bit rude and gruff, but he's on our side. He gave me these.
Oh shit.
He found my father's journal.
Da Vinci's journal.
He also gave me 2 books he's written about his search for me. They contain a lot of information about how important I am. They are very good books, but also sad. Apparently, I have my own prophecy. If you want to hear more about it, I'll tell you what I know. Langley says we are going to save the world.
Again? Alright.
That is, of course, unless you think we have something better to do.
Well, I live here, so yeah. How does your head feel now?
It is still a little tender. Oh, that reminds me. You should ask Langley about the summon spell that has been causing my mind vibrations. He has a spare copy. Maybe he will let you give it a go. My mind is not keen on the idea, but I think a spell like that could be useful, my friend.
Alright, yeah, I'll ask about it. Tell me about your prophecy. Any thoughts?
Those items on the shelves Langley salvaged from my past bring back some good memories.
Ah, they're all bits from your past, are they?
The witches those skulls belonged to were very energetic. Removing their heads slowed them down. Blowaft's club still smells a little. He was the most odorsome giant I have ever put an end to.
Oh, cool. We actually get to talk about all the things in here.
That helmet up there was only a little harder than the head of its owner. Luckily, the neck beneath it was quite soft. This place smells safe. and fascinating.
Okay.
No, nothing at the moment.
Okay, let's talk a bit more about this prophecy of yours.
I will tell you what I know.
What is the prophecy exactly?
Okay, the Inigo prophecy. Somewhere out there in the world, there is a very nasty being gathering its strength. If left unchecked, it will grow until its evil influence burns away all that is good in this world. It has appeared in Langley's dreams for many years, often as a gigantic figure striding through the land, leaving nothing but pain, anguish, and death in its wake. He calls it the Doomstrider. In the same dream, he sometimes sees a handsome blue Khajiit defeat the menace with his help. He calls this fellow the Champion.
Ah, it's much like the Oblivion
Much
protagonist.
of Langley's prophecy is hazy, and he says that sometimes his dreams show more than one possible outcome. But now he and I have finally met. He believes we stand a good chance of preventing much suffering.
I'm in. I'm in. Tell me about Langley.
He is interesting.
How do his visions work?
Langley has dreams that often come true. He usually foresees the beginning, the middle, or the end of a future event, but never all three. So he may know that a man at the market will get into a fight, but he won't know why. Or he will see a dead man at the market, but not know how he died. To make matters worse, he sometimes sees 2 or more possible endings. Until we met, he couldn't be sure that we ever would. He is understandably relieved.
Suppose if his vision is of something destroying the world, then yeah, it's probably good that you meet the Champion. Tell me about his search for you.
Ever since I appeared in his dreams, he has been looking for me. All he knew in the beginning was that the Champion was Khajiit, avoided death at an early age, and had blue fur. He finally heard about a remote village among the shifting sands of elsewhere that ritualistically sacrifices any child born among their number whose fur is blue. He deduced that the Champion was likely a blue child from this village that somehow escaped their fate. He set off in search of the village, but on the way he found Riverhold and heard about me. This was a few years after Fergus and I left to find our fortune though, so he began tracking us. Along the way, he heard tales about my brother and I. He even collected mementos from our endeavors.
You should probably have a look at those mementos a
You can
bit.
see a few of them over there on those shelves by the chest. After finding Fergus lying among the remains of our camp, he lost track of me. The years went by, and he grew weary. He eventually returned here and employed a group of adventurers to continue the search for me and to look for any signs of the Doomstrider. He also paid a conjuration mage to concoct a summon Inigo spell. My mind vibrations were the result of him trying unsuccessfully to use the spell.
Okay, I'll ask you something else.
What would you like to know?
Tell me some details.
What details can I help you with?
Tell me about the Doomstrider.
Not much, I'm afraid. Langley is the man to ask about that. All I know is that I am destined to fight whatever or whoever it is. I hope you will be at my side when the time comes, my friend. Of course, I will do my best to keep this from interfering with my debt to you.
No debt, man. There's no debt. I'm with you all the way, Inigo.
It warms my heart to hear you say that, my friend. With your help, I know I can finally put some good back into this world.
Tell me about the books.
They are called In Search of a Champion and Da Vinci's Journal. My father wrote the journal, and Langley
His
wrote
father
In
was
Search
called
of
Da
a
Vinci.
Champion. Langley's books contain the story of his search for me, and a few tales about Fergus and I. The journal is my father's personal account of our upbringing. In my opinion, the books are informative and quite moving.
Maybe you have to do a bit of a read of those. Oh, got another thing about the Doomstrider, have we?
Not much.
Okay, we've heard that.
You will be at my side when the
What
time
have you learnt
comes,
about
my
your
friend.
past?
Like all Khajiit, my physical characteristics were probably determined by the moons at my birth. I seem to be the product of a very rare celestial alignment that only occurs briefly, every few hundred years or so. In the backward village where I was born, a blue child was seen as a bad moon omen. I would have been sacrificed if my birth mother had not smuggled Fergus and I away.
Was Fergus in danger too?
We were not identical, but we were twins. Perhaps his life was forfeit by association. Whatever the case, I like to think that my birth mother could not bear the idea of separating us.
Yeah, fair enough. If he was your twin, why wasn't he blue?
I can only guess that there was enough time between our births for the moons to shift. Langley thinks the alignment that produced me may only last for a few moments. I am incredibly unique, my friend.
Okay, well, we will...
Back to business.
Tell me about the
I
prophecy.
will tell you what I know.
What happens next?
We wait for Langley to receive more information either from his sources or his dreams. When he hears something new, he will let us know.
Oh, how will he contact us?
He will use the summon spell to vibrate my mind again. My mind is not looking forward to it.
Ah, it's actually quite intricate.
Okay.
Let's go. What's all this stuff on the floor? Can't read those. There's the club that was talking about. That helmet. It's quite a big helmet too. It seems bigger than the normal Draugr helmets. Right. Do we read first or talk to Langley first? Let's talk to Langley first.
Yes.
Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Can you tell me my future?
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. Whenever I try to force a prediction, the results are usually extremely vague. My more accurate visions come to me in the form of dreams, though even then they show possibilities, not definite outcomes.
Alright. Have you had any dreams about me?
No, not yet anyway. I occasionally get flashes of Mr. Dragonfly, but that probably doesn't mean very much.
Oh, alright.
Over time, Inigo's fascination with the little fellow has obviously seeped into my dreams.
He does love the little guy quite a
I
bit.
wouldn't feel too left out, though. If you have a place in all this, I'm sure you'll show up eventually.
Aw, thanks. Tell me about the summon Inigo spell.
It's rubbish. Tosh. Hardly works at all. All it seems to do is give poor Inigo vague directions to the summoner, and a headache.
Maybe you're doing it wrong.
I followed the instructions dutifully. There's no reason it shouldn't work. No one knows Inigo better than I do.
What's that got to do with anything?
The conjuration mage who created the spell told me that as long as I was Inigo's true friend, I should be able to get it to work.
He doesn't know you.
Broken. I'm the greatest ally Inigo has.
I mean, Inigo and I know each other pretty well.
Oh, I'm sure you know him a little, but I've been studying him for decades. No, if the spell doesn't work for me, it won't work for anyone. Isn't that right, Inigo?
I think you should let him try it.
Exactly. What? Why?
Langley, I am sure we are great allies in the making, but my friend here and I have a more immediate bond.
What do you mean? Oh, I didn't realize you were an item.
Not that kind of bond. We have traveled together. We have enjoyed sharing our views on many subjects. We have fought bravely side by side. I have placed my life in his hands. What I'm trying to say is, we are friends. Go on, hand over a copy of the spell. I am the only one who will suffer if it goes wrong.
Yeah, that's right,
I see.
bitch.
I won't argue with you.
I'm his
Even
best
though
friend.
it's
I'm
a waste of
BFF
time,
forever
I'll do as you
with
ask.
Inigo, not you.
Thank you. What is the worst that can happen?
His heart is
Don't
shattered.
know. If we're going to do this, we must be scientific. Inigo, you stay here, and your friend and I will go outside. Once we're on the path, I'll give you the spell, and you can try unsuccessfully to teleport Inigo to us. Stare vacantly if you understand.
Good luck, my friend.
That's me.
I will wait
Come on.
and brace myself.
God, he's a
Okay,
dickhead.
you can quit the vacant gazing routine now. Come on. We should head outside and get this over with.
Alright. Out you go. After you. It's your house. I'm glad you've got a torch, I don't.
Right, let's get started. Here is the spell.
Let's have a look at the spell. Conjure Inigo. Oop. Well, summon Inigo. I don't really want to conjure another one, do I? Let's actually stick that. Is it a conjuration one? It is, yeah. Let's favourite it.
Inconceivable. Just you wait, I bet your hands explode when you cast it.
What? How did you do that? Whoa! It worked! I am outside!
I don't know what to say.
Let us
Oh, it
test
says
this
Inigo.
range. Try to place me farther away. Do it again!
Alright.
That felt good.
Let's go down here.
My friend, that was wonderful! Did you see? One moment I was inside, casually not tasting Langley's cooking, then whoosh! I saw your face, and I was out here! It was amazing!
I'm glad you like it. How does it feel?
It feels good. No mind vibrations at all. It is like a brief, warm embrace, followed by a pleasant, floaty sensation.
Well, that's handy. If we lose him, we can just bring him to us. What?
When you summoned me, I felt like I had a choice. That I could choose not to go if I didn't want to.
Ah.
This is a fantastic tool, my friend. I knew you could do it. You are outstanding.
I didn't really do anything that special, did I? Let's go talk to Langley. I'm sure he'd be pissed off about that.
Spell. He is, however, exhibiting poor character judgment.
Don't make me shout you off a mountain, buddy.
Friend here did a fantastic job getting the spell to work.
Note, the subject is clearly delusional.
The subject does not sound nearly as good as the champion. Did I offend you in some way? I hope not. Without you, we never would have gained such a wonderful spell. I hope you know we are grateful for all you have done.
It's not you, Inigo. It's him. The spell shouldn't work with just anyone. It was supposed to form a link between us. This idiot broke it.
I think that maybe the spell works because of the link my friend and I already share.
Yeah, Langley.
You should not take it personally.
Yeah.
We three are a team now. We need each other and should not be fighting amongst ourselves.
Yes, we should.
You and I are a team. All this moron can do is collect eggs. How useful is that going
No.
to be when we take on the
Well-
Strider?
That is only one of my friend's many talents. Trust me, you could not wish for a more worthy
I'm so
ally.
tempted to just shout him out of here, but I want the quest.
I hope you're right. I'm getting cold. I think I'll head inside. Feel free to make yourself at home and stay as long as you like. When you leave, I'll be sure to contact you with my lesser version of the spell if I hear anything new.
Thank you, Lanny. I am glad we finally met.
See, he's a friend.
I am too. I can see you're every bit the champion this world needs. I'll see you soon.
Let's see if we can actually head in here, because we want to do a bit of reading anyway, but I also want to sleep in his bed if we can. I can! Hooray! Okay, let's just do 5 hours will do. Just to top ourselves up a bit. And be finally well rested too. Nice. Okay, let's have a bit of food, and we'll read one of those books now. Let's read the Da Vinci's Journal. Let's read that. Let's read his dad's journal. Entry 1. That's it done. Lee and I are retired. No more contracts, no more blades in the dark, and no more sneaking about. Leah says I'll soon grow tired of a normal life, but I'm not sure. I think I've seen all the death I care to. Now it's time to settle down and spend some of the gold we've saved. So meet the new us, just an honest couple doing honest work. Oh, look at that! What a lovely picture. They look like nice people. Entry 2. We've just bought a house in Riverhold. Life is good here. It's peaceful enough and quite pretty in its own way. Most of the locals are pleasant and far more accepting than we were expecting. It's a very cosmopolitan place with all the border trading that goes on. No one seems to mind the idea of an Argonian and a Khajiit living together. Our new home is next door to the town orphanage, and Leah keeps bringing it up in conversation. She wants a family. I'll be honest, the idea terrifies me. It is possible that a couple of trained assassins like us could be good parents. I don't know. Entry 3. I'm working on a local mine, and Leah just got a job at the orphanage. We went there yesterday. I think I'm going to be a father. We saw 2 little Khajiit boys that melted our hearts. They're supposedly twins, but one is golden and the other is an unusual shade of blue. Seeing Leah with the boys, I don't know, it just felt right. We discussed adopting them all night. She said that if it was only down to her, she'd go and collect them now. I told Leah I had to think about it, but I'm fairly sure my mind is made up. She's going to be an amazing mother. I love her more than words can say, and can deny her nothing. I'll lock all our weapons in the basement and get to work on making the spare room baby-proof. Oh, look at that. That's adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. Entry 4. We are now proud parents. We've named the boys Fergus and Inigo after our favourite former guildmates. The woman at the orphanage told us the little she knew of the past. A soldier found Inigo and Fergus in an abandoned shack about 50 miles from here. He heard them crying as he took shelter and discovered the boys wrapped in linen rags, half hidden in a pile of straw. The boys had a letter tucked between them. It was from their birth mother. We were shown the letter, but it was ragged and torn, so I asked if I could make a copy for posterity. It reads, Atala hopes you found her children safe. They are twins, born only minutes apart, though as you can see, they are unalike. What had been a pleasant day began to darken at the time of their birth, and I heard much wailing and commotion outside my tent. My first son came then, but by the time his little brother entered the world, the sky outside was like night. I held them in my arms, and it was as if their cries brought back the sun, for then the darkness lifted and the voices outside rejoiced. I smiled and wondered if a third moon had appeared during my labour, as such a thing is said to signal the arrival of a main. Wishful Atala, stupid Atala, cursed Atala. There had been no third moon, only darkness. A few weeks later, my youngest sprouted his first blue hair, and his fate was decided. It's been nearly 100 years since the last bad moon omen, but upon seeing that tiny blue strand, our elder recognized its meaning. The village would suffer greatly unless my baby was put to death. Alas, Atala could not allow it. I can no longer trust the father of my children. The moons hold greater sway over his heart than we do. Our situation fills him with great sadness, but he is elder-born and wishes to appease Massa and Secunda above all else. The night before the sacrifice, I heard a woman's voice speak, though no woman could be seen. The voice was fair, but commanding. It said, Run, Atala. The way is clear. Take your babies and flee. I bundled up my little ones and snuck away into the desert. I've travelled many miles, but my people are tracking us and they grow close. They will have blood one way or another. I would rather it were mine. Earlier, the woman's voice spoke up again inside my head. She said I must go now and draw our pursuers away from this place. She said my children will be found here by one who can help them. As strange as it sounds, I believe her. Please take my darlings to safety, and when they are old enough to understand, tell them Atala loves them still. Leah says that she's never heard of such a barbarically pious tribe in her homeland, but the existence of such people does not surprise her. There are stories of forgotten settlements that still thrive in isolation among the shifting sands. Atala must have hailed from such a place. Her plan worked, and now her boys are safe and loved. Leah and I will do our utmost to give them the best of everything. When they are old enough, we will tell the boys about their mother and what she endured to save their lives. It is a sad tale, and I am not sure if we will ever tell them absolutely everything. That is a worry for another day. Here and now they are happy, and they make us happy. Long may it last. Entry 5. Leah and I are just back from a job. I know. We're retired, but it was good to flex those old muscles again, and it was only a group of outlaws. The folks have been terrorizing a village a few miles away, so we waited until dark, left the boys at the orphanage with one of Leah's co-workers, tooled up, and took care of business. By the hist, it felt good. I must admit my armor is getting a little snug, but it seems Leah and I are as good as a team as ever. I love her so much. When we returned to the orphanage, Leah's friend led us to the basement, where Inigo and Fergus were chasing spiders. That explains his love of spiders. They look so adorable, I had to draw them. I love it. Entry 6. We've decided to teach the boys how to handle themselves. I'm sure many would say they are too young for weapons, but it's a harsh world out there, and we both agree they'll be better off with a little training. Inigo instantly took a shine to archery, while Fergus seems to favour the sword. They both show great aptitude even at such a young age. I'm a very proud father. Fergus is already turning into a determined and thoughtful boy. Inigo has amazing reflexes, and a sense of the absurd that often has the rest of us laughing even when we shouldn't be. He is mad, and I love him for it. Most importantly, the brothers are fiercely loyal. They often fight and squabble, but at the slightest hint of danger, they unflinchingly stand up for one another. When I'm down in the mine, the boys spend most of the days at the orphanage with Leah. It's sad, but you could say they never really left. Ah well, I see no harm, and they often cheer up the other children. Entry 7. Poor Inigo had a bit of trouble at the market today. Some local boys and girls were making fun of him because of his blue fur. Little hooligans. If he'd had his bow with him, I think he would have taught them a thing or two. If Fergus had been there, things could have gotten ugly. We don't want either of the boys seriously hurting anyone, so Leah showed them a few hand-to-hand tricks just in case things get rough. We adults often forget what a battleground childhood can be. I spoke to the parents of the boy who instigated the bullying. The father said his son wasn't responsible and called me a filthy lizard. Maybe this town isn't as open-minded as we first thought. Entry 8. Leah discovered Fergus and Inigo playing with our most precious weapons today. I have no idea how they got the display cases open. Luckily, Inigo is still too weak to draw lightning, and thunder is too heavy for them to wield. Can you imagine if either had discharged in the house? We locked the weapons away in a safer place. We have to keep an eye on those boys. Entry 9. Sadness and excitement today. Riverhold lost 3 people to a large group of migrating giant spiders. Leah and I knew we were the only ones capable of helping, so we strapped on our weapons and exterminated the beasts. To be honest, the boys did most of the work. They were eager to test their weapons on live targets, and I must say they did fantastically well. As the villagers hid in their homes, Leah and I dispatched about 10 of the beasts, then watched as Inigo... I think that picture is a little broken. And Fergus took care of the rest. They fought efficiently and with great zeal. Fergus became a quiet whirlwind of deadly steel as Inigo expertly loosed a storm of arrows and insults. That boy would joke on the gallows. They are young men now, and they are already talking about leaving Riverhold to seek their fortune. I would rather my children sought a more sedentary occupation, but they clearly wish to use their skill to help others who are less able. I'm confident that as long as they have each other, they will be safe. Is that just because of... yeah. I don't know why that tickles me so much, but it does. Entry 10. Our little boys are now men. Feels like only yesterday they were just fuzzy little bundles. Leah and I have agreed to let them travel the land in search of their fortune. They leave behind 2 extremely proud parents. We are gifting them our most prized weapons. Inigo will take lightning, Leah's bow. Fergus will take thunder, my sword. May they protect our children and strike fear into the hearts of all those who oppose them. I better stop writing and help them pack. Dearest Fergus and Inigo, come back safe and happy. I miss you already. Entry 11. They are gone. Our boys, our sons, our greatest achievement. Leah and I are already growing restless, rattling around this empty house. Everything is the same, but everything has changed. They will return in a few years, and I cannot wait to see the men they will surely have become. Until that day, we'll keep the fire stoked and their rooms ready. Entry 12. A courier brought us news from the boys today. It's been over a year since they last sent word. They are well and happy. They say they have had many adventures and are now heading to Cyrodiil. They have caught the travelling bug and want to see as much of Tamriel as they can before coming home. I'm so glad they are all right. The letter has put us in a fantastic mood. Leah and I went to the inn and had a few drinks. We spent most of the night toasting our boys repeatedly. They are happy, they are safe, and they are together. All is well. God, this is a big book, but you know what? We need to read it. And apologies if you don't like the reading episodes. It's all good, understandable. But I'm enjoying this. Entry 13. We haven't heard from Inigo and Fergus in a long time, but I'm sure they're okay. There's a lot of world out there to explore. Let them have their fill of it before returning. They are not the only ones who feel the call of the road. Leah and I are growing tired of our inactive lifestyle. Perhaps we can go on a little trip of our own. Something with a bit of risk and adventure. It's been far too long. Entry 14. Adventure has found us. I can't wait to hit the road again. A trading caravan passed through town today and they were looking for guards. It's perfect. A bit of travel, a bit of adventure. Who knows? We may even bump into Fergus and Inigo. We join the group tomorrow. Leah is choosing her armor at the moment. I think we should each take a light and heavy set. Sounds like we could be passing through bandit territory. Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure. Leah is calling me. I better get my things together. The end. That's really nice. Okay, well, we won't do reading tonight, to the end of the episode, just purely because that was quite a bit of reading. Let's see now, quest-wise. Have we got anything else to talk about with this? Not really. We've done that. I guess we just wait for more stuff there? Huh. Let's see if there's anything else to talk to Inigo about. Inigo, come here. Inigo. Inigo, what are you doing? Okay, we're going outside to do it. He's busy, apparently. Right. Are we all good? Okay, can we talk to you, maybe? Maybe you can tell me a bit more about what's going on.
I'm sorry if I spoke out of turn earlier. I'm sure you don't mean to be annoying.
Apology accepted. Inigo's right. We should try to get along.
Yes, I agree. Please don't take anything I say to heart. I know I can be insufferable at times.
Can't we all?
Right. Goodbye for now.
Can we talk about something? He's busy. What about you? Yeah, he's busy too.
I'm glad you are giving Langley a chance, my friend. I believe he means well, even if he is not very good at showing it.
Yeah, he's not. He's not that bad, really.
His heart is in the right place, I think. I find him quite amusing.
Yeah, I kind of like that he doesn't treat me as a god.
My vibrating brain, and you got a powerful new spell. A spell they do not teach at any college.
He's so sad. Look at him just standing outside his
I am
house.
still trying to digest everything Langley told me. There is a lot to sort through. For now, we get on with our lives until he contacts us again. I have a feeling we are at the beginning of a fantastic adventure, my friend.
Okay, well, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. All right, well, let's get out of here, and I guess let's have a look at the map here. Is there have we been to that? I don't know if we have. Maybe we go there. We'll go there for the end of the episode, right? We'll clear that out because that's another shout we could get. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's go see Mike again and head off in this direction. Ooh, are we all good here? Yes, we are. Grand. That's the lighthouse. Let's see, where's the lighthouse? We need to go... Oh, it is on the island. It's pretty much straight on. Wait, is it that island? No. It is behind the lighthouse. Okay. We can just do that, right? Yeah. Whoop. Maybe keep our spell out. That should keep us going. Okay. Yeah, it's nice to get the fatigue back. That's such a big thing early game in survival mode. Is this the one with the... Yeah, this is the one with the Chorus. That's the one we want. That's the island. Hey, hopefully... Ow! Hopefully we get another dragon priest, right? Ooh. I'm here, buddy. Well... Guess they're coming back? They are. Yeah, have we been here? Is this the one that we do for the Daedra summoning? Might be. Maybe we can't actually get a word wall from here. I mean, we have unlocked it, and I can't think why we would have unlocked it if it wasn't for doing some sort of quest, right? Okie dokie. Can we get across here with whirlwind sprint? Probably. Whoop. Kind of. Not very well, but we did. Let's have a poke around and see, shall we? Is this actually a place you can get into? Maybe? Yeah, no, you can. Okay, well, I'm guessing we haven't been in here. Let's find out what this dungeon holds. It's all very quiet in here, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Troga Death Lord. Great. Granted, these guys, not too bad. Shut up. Yeah, we keep bringing you back to these places. I mean, to be fair, it is fairly common in Skyrim. Like, there we go. Let's heal up a bit. Hopefully we warm up in here, because it is very cold. Who's down here? Oh. Single Ghost. I don't remember this. We probably did do this with Steve, but I have no idea what it is. This isn't a Mage's Guild one, is it? Okay. Ghost. Oh. Arundel's Journal. Credence of Dawnstar, not quite foolish as surmise, found my experimentations, they're not pleased with what I saw. Cave off the north coast of Skyrim, more sufficient for studies. Oh, I think I remember this. Yeah, there's a guy and he loves... He's a bit of a freak, right? He's a big old freak. He's a bit of a creep, and the girls don't like him very much. So he unalives them and then brings them back as ghosts to serve him. Yes, I remember this man. Well, we've got to put him down, haven't we? That's not on. Oh shit. That gets rid of the oh shit. Yes, I will. Boop. Yeah, I think he has a thing as well. If you bring a female companion or you're female, like he speaks different to you. There we go. Do we go down here then? Yeah, I remember this. There is a word wall, I'm pretty sure of it. Is that that might be the secret doorway back? Let's heal. Right, well we'll go that way in a sec, 'cause I think that actually might be... Is that Stone of Baron's Eye? There's something in the back of my mind that's like, oh yeah, that's what that is. Oh my god! Oh. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. That's better. I kind of want to go up first, to be honest. Can we run and jump in this? I can't remember if that's fallout or not? No, we can't run and jump. I suppose we could whirlwind sprint across. That's always a possibility. Do you need some help? You're good. He might be all good. There's a chest down there. Maybe we go get that. No! Folded me up like a goddamn pretzel. Yeah, part of me feels like there is a Stoner Baron's Ire in here. It's one of the things we were going to look up, and I haven't done that yet. I've not had time to. Well, no, it's not. But I mean, to be fair, we are running in with a sword and bow swinging away. Kind of understand their trepidation. Granted, they're also dead, and they don't really care for us, which is, yeah, understandable too. There we go. Right. Let's have a look up here, shall we? Oh, no, it's just a chest. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. There we go. Gold lockpick. Great, great, great. Hey! And a level up too. Not that we can at the moment, because obviously we need sleep for that, but that's fine. There we go. Safety. Right. Come on, Inigo. Let's get on with this. 40 minutes in, jeez. Hey, did we check this? Guess not. Alright, what's this Andoril fella? Does this have a journal? Oh. Right. Part 2. Establish a temporary workstation, occult caves, multiple burial chambers. Exhumed a few test subjects, all female. Stunned to find my mind wandering again to the women of Dawnstar. Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? First trials, splendidly, each subject was reanimated in a state of total complacency, bending to my every task and whim. Ordered a few of my new servants to guard the island, while the rest will act as my personal entourage, standing by me at all times. Standing watch over me while I sleep. Yeah, you weird creep. Yeah, just a weird little man. Just creepy little dude. Ooh, I hope they're watching me sleep. Haha! Swing the miss, buddy. Ow. Okay, let's deal with you. I suppose we could charge our sword up a little bit. Weapons. Umbra. Greater Soul Gem. Greater Soul Gem. There we go. There we go. Oh, wipe it off, Inigo. Jesus Christ. I mean, the only thing down here is a Draugr, so well done. You stepped in ancient Nord shit. Great, good on you. Arundel's Journal, Part 3. Intriguing development. Tonight my guards have brought me a trespasser. First I was understandably upset, but not only was I disturbed during one of my moments alone with my favourite servant. Ugh. Yeah, we remember this. Milkmaid from Dawnstar. Yeah. Yeah. Her body is here next to me as I write this. Funny, her eyes are still so full of life. Perhaps I'll try a new experiment tonight using fresher materials. Ooh. God, yeah, we gotta put this creep down. We gotta put him down.
Let me give you some room.
Yeah, there's the ghosts again. Let's do a quick save here. Hello! I'm here! Eat shit, Arundel. Bam! Your creepiness has come to an end. Oh, I'm stuck. Help. You've got it, Inigo. Be the hero we need. I'm literally stuck in place. Is it because of you guys? I think it is. Oops. Can he? Oh, fuck. I'm literally stuck. Alright, I guess I'll try and fight you assholes. Maybe I can get out once you're out the way. No, I am stuck. I am hella stuck. We're not gonna load this back up. Oh great, a racist ghost. Just what we need. Piss off. Can we actually get out of here? I don't think we can. Okay, we're gonna reload. Okay. Maybe we switch to Honor Landing Force and we just blast them, right? There we go. Right, now we can deal with them. Well, do they still serve him if he's dead? I've never killed him straight away, have I? Yeah, they do. They love him. Let's deal with you. Where is Inigo? Why is he not helping? Okay, potions? That'll do. Okay, one down. Oh, Jesus, brutal. Yeah, we got him. We got Arundel the Creep. You little freak. Right. Nothing in here that we can grab, but I'm pretty sure there is a word wall, right? Oh, there we go. Falsehoods. It's a Shagorath one. Ectoplasm. Haunting Spirit. Don't think we've got that. Let's have a look. Haunting Spirit. What does that do? Killed spirit steals 10 points from the skills of its killers and transfers them to the caster for a shot. Ah! No, we definitely don't have that. I was fucking right. There is a Stone of Baron's Ire. Look at me with a good memory. Experiment's proven a success. Milkmaid was revived, bound to my commands. Only one interesting development. She is reformed incorporeally and more phantasm than reanimated dead. Oh. Yeah, he's a weird creep. Just a weird, creepy man. Ugh. Look back at my daydreams whilst living in Dawnstar and wonder if they were in fact potents of times to come. Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, I guess... Is there a way out of here? Like, is that it? There's no word wall, is there? Yeah, I'm guessing that... Oh, maybe there is a word wall. Let's just poke around here. This might be our little way back, but... Yeah, there's a dead body in there. How do we open that? There you go. How do we... Is there a... How do we open that? There's usually a thing for it, right? Ah, here we go.
My whiskers are freezing up.
Yeah, it is a little chilly down here, isn't it? We got a Nord, Redguard, Breton. Yeah, all these senseless deaths just for some weird fucking pervy dude who can't get a girlfriend. Just talk to them like a normal person, fuck me. It's really not that difficult. Involved. Yeah, I guess there isn't a word wall in here. I always thought there was, but... guess not. Right. Yep, we were right. There's our little exit. We come out here, we turn right. I think this is where we will leave it for the episode. Next episode we will... Well, I'm going to hopefully get some time to get some conjuration stuff together and kind of set up our little doohickey that we want to do, our little loop of cool stuff to have a bunch of different companions. But we will see. It's like I said, I'm about... Well, did I say it in this or did I say it in Starfield? I'm behind the pump. We've kind of been struggling to get some recording time this week. Been very busy with work and everything else, so time to do the prep work. Little slim. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and we shall see you next time. Bye for now.
What is it, Khajiit?